Mr. Glenn Fabian, hello sir. Good evening. Kumusta po kayo lahat? May nasagap akong balita regarding sa sa continued saga sa anomaly sa vaccine. So I will start speaking kung what do you call this one? Magdami na tayo kasi hindi pa na yung signal. Paki-share po at para makaabot sa kanila kasi yung run ko kay kay Chris Aquino nakarating na sa kanya. Kumusta? May nabasa akong article dated May, dated May 2016. Asia Pacific analysis, the Philippines bet on dengue vaccine. So i-explain ko ito. This is according to Science Development Network, Asian Pacific and the Philippines. Ang sinabi dito na alam na pala ng Administrasyong Aquino na there is a questionable safety profile on the dengue vaccine, yung Dingvaxia. And even an undersecretary of the DOH, she made her reservation on purchasing of the vaccine pending the phase 3 of the study na yung after 25 years, yung bagong lumabas na resulta. Pero, and even nakalagay doon sa article na i-post ko after, na even the World Health Organization, meron yan silang tinatawag na pre-qualification sa mga vaccines or sa mga gamot na mga bago. I-pre-qualify pa yan nila bago nila mag-abiso, bago sila mag-abiso na pwede na pwede na siyang mga member state or mga member country, pwede nang mag-purchase or pwede nang sa mga tao sa sambayanan. Pero magtaka ka, hindi pa na-qualify sa World Health Organization. Knowing that the World Health Organization is the premier institution on checking the validity of medication, a vaccine, or anything, even sa disease, anything na something, they always refer to World Health Organization. That is an umbrella organization of all medical entity. Ang nakasulat dito at babasahin ko So, the Philippines became the first Asian country to license Sanofi Pasteur dengue vaccines Dingvaxia last December 22nd of 2015, following Mexico's approval of the vaccine on December 11. The Philippines went ahead with a school-based mass vaccination program even before it was pre-qualified by the World Health Organization. Pre-qualification is a standard procedure by World Health Organization to ensure that vaccines purchased by the UN and the government procurement agencies are safe and effective. Unquote. So, ano ang pre-qualification? We have to explain ano itong tinatawag na dapat i-pre-qualify pa sa World Health Organization ang mga gamot, mga vaccines, bago mag-abiso sila na yes, pwede na kayong bumili dyan, pwede niyang gamitin para sa sambayanan. So, pre-qualification is on the vaccines or even medication. They are system that has protocols and processes to check the validity, reliability of the study, the statistical significance, the safety profile, and the suitability of the buying market or the sector of the society na nagkailangan yan. So, may agency outside from the beef USDA, Bureau of Food and Drugs, na mag-check on the side of the UN, ang World Health Organization, to check the safety profile, validity, and suitability of medications, and for that matter, including vaccines. According to the article, alam na ng Aquino government na hindi pa na pre-qualify sa World Health Organization. Bakit the propriety of Aquino was even questioned in the article? It said the government went ahead with the vaccination program and purchased the vaccines even before it was pre-qualified by the World Health Organization. It adds doubt. Bakit? And one thing, hindi lang bakit minadali, bakit bumili. The questionable thing is the amount. Can you imagine, there is no kung sa law pa walang jurisprudence or even walang basis na prior to that event na tested na nila ang product, ikaw meron ka talagang tinatawag na caveat na maybe pilot area lang muna, maybe 500 lang muna or but a sweeping 3.5 billion pesos, parang matakot ka na mawala ng supply. Matakot ka na dapat ka mag-hoarding. When in fact, on the first place, parang ikaw pang nauna sa buong mundo after Mexico na actually ang Pilipinas ang first na talaga na school system. It cast a doubt. Bakit? Did you know that pharma industry is one of the corrupt industry in the world? I should know that. I don't think walang deal na nangyari. Meron at meron talaga. Meron ng deal mangyayari in an office of the doctor between ahente and the doctor on a very gamay ra kaayo nga mga what do you call this one, 1 bucks, 2 bucks, yan pa. It involves billions of pesos. I don't think walang nangyari. So, yung mga conspiracy ng iba na there is something, my basis, kasi you know for the fact that safety is a main concern. If the efficacy of the vaccine has been proven, provided may history na ng dengue, 91% above 9 to 16 years old and below 90%. Pero kung wala history ng vaccine, questionable, may epekto pero yun nga, may safety risk. Alam na ni Aquino yan. Bakit hindi inantay na matapos ang phase 3 trial? Bakit atat na magbili? Okay lang sana kung ang binili is only like 100,000 or 500 or even 1 million. But 3.5 billion? Parang takot ka na mawala ng supply. Hindi pa na pre-qualify sa World Health Organization. There is something wrong on that. There is deals behind that. Meron at meron yan. Kung hindi natin alam. But meron yan. Don't tell us, Aquino, na wala. Don't tell us, Garin, na wala. Kasi a simple box of amoxicillin, may deal sa office ng doktor at sa ahente. As simple as that. Yan pa, 3.5 billion. Meron talaga yan. I tell you. Kasi minadali Hindi makapag-antay. Sinabi dito, pre-qualification is a standard procedure by World Health Organization to ensure that vaccine purchased by the UN and the government procurement agencies are safe and effective. Kung ikaw leader, with the absence of pre-qualification of the protocols and processes by an independent firm, by your umbrella UN, member ka man sa UN, by your umbrella organization, sa World Health Organization, bakit hindi ka makapag-antay? Why did you decide on that we have to proceed that even with the absence of pre-qualification? Kasi, I am not accusing you, this is my theory. Baka may deals na what do you call this one? Na sit in place, na hindi ka makapag-back out. I mean, I am not accusing you, but this is a form of question. Kasi imposible talaga. Can you imagine? Kung dalawang boxes nga ng amoxicillin sa office of the doctor, may deal pa nga, ano, pahangyo-hangyo, 10% o ano, tapos, or additional freebies ba, sa tablet, 10 tablets additional ba? Kasi, ano yan eh, extra na income yan nila eh. Yan pa kaya, di ba, Ate Selimir? So, there is something on it why, they acted, parang, on the spot, we have to do it. We have, with the absence of pre-qualification of the World Health Organization. So, meron talaga yan na ano, kung ano ang deals nila, hindi natin alam, but coming from a pharma industry, meron yan. Corruption in the pharma industry is rampant. There are a lot of doctors that are corrupt. I mean, hindi ko sinabi lahat, pero totoo yan. Yung mga representation, yung mga ano, meron ngang company, magpadala ng doktor sa abroad, isang padala ng doktor, 100 na doctors, ipadala sa Amerika. Meron ganyan. Padala sa Switzerland, ipadala, mag-attend ng seminar, ano. Kaya ang mga doktor, mga prima donna yan. I mean, huwag kayong magalit kasi totoo. Pero hindi naman sa inyo lahat swapang. Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Pero, ano lang, parang, naisip ko ba, imposible na madaliin mo na alam mo na hindi pa pre-qualified sa World Health Organization. Not unless yung mga mamamayan, mga bata na hurot na, naubos ng pagkamatay dahil inano ng mga lamok ng dengue. Wala bang Victor program, wala bang processes of the community sit in place to prevent thriving of those AIDS aegypti na mosquito na kailangan mo itong vaccine na novel pa, first time pa na nangyari sa buong mundo at ikaw pa ang walang caveat na bumili, billions pa. Kung ako, first time yan na ano, trial and error pa yan. Ganyan talaga pag research, may trial and error. Bibili ka pero siguro mga 1 million muna, ganun muna. Antayin ko muna yung ano, antayin ko muna yung matapos yung phase 3 na surveillance follow-up phase. Wala imposible na wala sa inyo taga-DOH garin ang naka-advise. Kasi sinulat dito, this has led to some medical doctors to raise doubt about the early launch of the mass vaccination program. The doubting doctors include Teodora Herbosa, former DOH Undersecretary, and si Antonio Leachon, board member sa Philippine Health Insurance Company, PhilHealth. They oppose the implementation of the mass immunization program without pre-qualification. That should be the case. Why did Garin, the former congressman, akalyado ni Aquino, she was the DOH secretary that time, and of course Aquino pushed through with it. They knew for the fact that World Health Organization is the authority in assessing the safety, the efficacy, and the suitability of the products. Why are you setting aside the judgment or the decision of the huwaton lang ninyo a month or two or ano before you purchase the vaccines? Imagine na, nag-una-una ka dito, 3.5 billion. The efficacy is there, but the safety profile is questionable because of kasi this research, my phase 1, my phase 2, sa phase 2 lumabas na it could potentially develop a risk of, for those kids that don't have history of dengue, it will have a potential development of a severe form of dengue if makagat sila ng lamok in the future. Yun ang sinabi. Hindi sinabi na this would be imminent to all. It would be definite na magkadinggi ang mga bata. Hindi sinabi. There is a potential. Kasi the numbers were very minimal. But again, you don't just neglect the numbers na ganun. Pero mali din na sweepingly generalized na mamatay na sila lahat, genocide na, no, mali yan. Mali. So, ang sa akin lang is, a life is a life. One life versus 1 million life is a life. Kaya nga, yung mga sabing numbers of the EGK, even 2, 3 lang yan. Mali yan ang sinasabi ninyo kung hindi yan nangyari na totoong, hindi naman polisiya ng gobyerno. Mali na iano sa gobyerno yan. Diba? Ate Liz Kimura at Ate Selimir. So, ganito, there is an agreement that we don't know. Dapat importante, whoever are the decision makers on those purchases, kasi kunyari, even a government hospital, public entity, magbili sa pharma company na private, sang katutak ang papirmahan, ingkad 15 ang pirmahan. Purchasing, bidding officer, purchasing officer, approval officer, lahat papirmahan. So, kung gusto mong makapasok yung gamot mo, lahat doon, 15 yan katao ha, iba-iba. Lalapitan mo yan. Ang iba, kung mag-crooked, bribe yan, hanggang makapasok ka loob. Imagine ang daanan mo ganun. Ganyan ang gobyerno, bureaucracy. And the purpose of bureaucracy is to get rid of corruption. But, iba ang nangyari noon. It promoted the corruption. Kay, ilamang tuyo na hindi mapirmahan, matagal, wala dito ang magpirma, para magbigay ng padulas. Ganun yan eh. Noon, I hope sa, dito, they were told the line of the president na hindi na yung mangyari. So, ito hindi ko to gawa-gawa. I-post ko ito pagkatapos mamaya. I-post ko ito. Asia Pacific Science Development Network. So, and here's the thing. Press release ni Aquino. Aquino and Janet Garin administered the first injection of the vaccine sa mga bata. Questions about pre-qualification. They oppose those doctors. They are the authority of yung sa mga taga-UP, taga-UST, mga authority on decision making sa medicine, because a lot of Filipino doctors that are really cream of the crop, yung mga authority sa cardio, authority sa mga neuro, magagaling. They are trained dito sa Amerika or sa Europe. A lot of them oppose na pending the pre-qualification of the World Health Organization, we have to defer the implementation of the vaccine. Pero Noynoy and Garin continued it, the purchase and the Bakit kaya? Para bang hindi makahuwat ba? Meron imposibleng wala. Hindi natin alam kung di ba? I mean, there is something on it talaga. Alam mo, kung ang Diyos talaga ayaw gustong lahat ng kamalian sa mundo na hindi malaman. Malalaman yan. Pero mo, actually ang study, it has been long. Last year pa natapos itong study. Pero ang phase 3, ang additional na advisory, hindi lumabas not unless November 30, something like that. So, there is a way na i-uncover ang mga anomalya. Road right of way. Ilang billion yun sa Jensen? Na 3 billion din. May mga papeles na prinisinta, fake pala lahat. May karsadang gagawin. Wala namang karsadang nagawa. Nagbayad na ng road right of way 3.5 billion. Oh. May mga ng affidavit, mga taga Jensen. At ito pa allegedly. Ang asawa allegedly ni Atibalsi ni Chris Aquino, allegedly may made a recommendation to approve the deal. See? If you are not a government official, even though in affinity or consanguinity, bayaw ka o you don't dip your fingers to any presence of the government. Delikadisa yan, right? Allegedly yun daw, kasali sa kaso. Kasi nag-recommend. Tapos si Singson, former DPWH Secretary ni Aquino, nag-recommend sa approval na i-release ang pera. Si Abad ang nag-release sa pera. So sila lang. Saan ni-release ang pera? Na-release na, 3.5 billion eh. Sino ang binigyan? Fake man yung papeles. Wala ngang yuta na doon po. Wala ngang lupa. Karsada, puro nga kalubinhan. Nga kukunat. So, it was made up. right? And to have success on that, it was a grand connivance scheme. It involves people from Registry of Deeds, allegedly, DPWH, para ma-approve. Ganyan, systematic style of corruption. Pareho sa kay Napolis. Allegedly, who was the architect of Napolis corruption? Di ba si Abad? Allegedly. So, magaling sila magtago sa anomalya. Magaling magtago sa but nothing in this world will be uncovered. Sa pangyayaring ito, bakit mo madaliin? Not unless it needs tantamount, an extreme urgency na mamatay na yung mga bata araw-araw, libo-libo. Bakit? Wala kang you cannot wait like 2-3 months or so to have the World Health Organization finish its appraisal and pre-qualify the vaccine before mo mag-purchase ka ng napakarami, bilyon-bilyon. Meron yan. So, hindi tayo, gagawin pa naman tayong bobo. Meron yan. May mga deals yan. Hindi natin alam kung ano. Hindi ko masasabi. Baka 1 kilong bugas winlod o ibuyo or isang tinapay o Or, hindi natin alam kung anong deals. Ilang milyon, billions yan eh. Amin, This is just my, theory. I'm not accusing na diba? There is something in it. So, ganito. Philippine Pediatric Society, it's an organization of pediatricians sa Pilipinas. They made actually a recommendation when the government decided to pursue the vaccination on those children in the public schools. They made the recommendation based on the result of the survey. And I would say, even the advertisement of the DOH, even their campaign information of the DOH, you would say na, kasi 3 beses ko rin binasa yung meta-analysis na systematic review ng journals. Systematic review is composed of 18 clinical trials wrapped up together, randomized controlled multi-blind study. You have to decide on the validity, reliability, sampling bias, everything. All of the research and methodologic criteria, you have to assess everything, even attrition, everything, lahat-lahat. And you would know if the study is effective or not, or it is a how-show, or it has validity, the statistical significant, lahat ng variability of research, tiningnan natin. 18 study. So, may mga na-post sa internet, pero hindi yun ang compilation sa systematic review. So, in evidence world literature, mayroong diagram na pyramid. The highest is the systematic review. Yan. Yun yung ni-review ko na ng mga study na napakarami. Pero sa nakita ko, pareho kami nang nakita sa, sino yung in-interview sa TV na undersecretary noon na there is indeed a risk or a potential danger of those kids with seronegative, without the history of dengue, to develop a potential threat to develop a severe form of dengue. But the numbers indicated is not even like less than 10 that would happen. But it is wrong to create an impression of hysteria na mamatay na sila lahat, no. Hindi po. But even isa lang ang makasualty or buhay yan bata yan So, extra caution should be dealt with accordingly. And ganyan yan sa pharma. The Sanofi Aventis pastor issued a public bulletin guideline on how to deal with the situation. It's a caveat. That was also the recommendation of the researcher. And you know what? The research needs further clinical study to have a definite conclusion on the safety of the vaccines. Efficacy-wise, no questions on the efficacy, 91%. The confidence interval is 95%. The p-value is 0.001. So that means the study is statistically significant, meaning it disputes the null hypothesis na dili effective ang vaccine, ang effective ang vaccine sa mga bata na walay history sa dengue. The thing is, kanang sweeping generalization, ganito kasi yan. It needs a training, scholastic experience, very technical ang research dito, mga numbers and everything. So if you will gonna analyze literally, magkamali ka talaga. And what do you call this one? There is nothing stated at the research bluntly stating that those kids that were vaccinated with the Dingvaxia vaccine that were seronegative or don't have history of dengue will have a definite or imminent dengue in the future if they will have if they will be bitten by the mosquito. There is nothing stated. Basahin ko, I even posted that one. Ganito kasi, sa New England Journal of Medicine, if research like this, you have to ask their permission before mo ipasa. Kasi this is for personal consumption. You have to ask their information, their disclosure, and you have to ask permission sa kanila. So, I did not post everything, the whole study, kasi nga, pwede kang kasuhan. So, I just, inano ko lang, kinuha ko lang yung mga importante. So, ito, sabihin ko ang regarding the pooled analysis for vaccine efficacy, may sinabi dito, andito naglalaro ang isip sa taga-Rappler, na sinabi nila makakos kaagad ng ganito, mga mata yung mga bata, no? Vaccine efficacies, and I quote, vaccine efficacy for dengue caused by each serotype were consistent in protocol and intention to treat analysis individuals, meaning it is effective in the 4 serotype or 4 variants of dengue. It is effective, but multivariate analysis including the age sa mga bata, the categorical variable, and as a continuous variable, the significant interaction between age and vaccine group. So, here's the thing. The age matters kasi as the result of the study indicate that 9 years old to 16 years old, the vaccine is effective with or without history of prior dengue. But, if ang bata is at a group of 9-year-old and below, it is still effective if the child has history of dengue. But there is a risk of developing a more severe form of dengue. Around 9 out of the samples is like 35,000. So very minuscule, meaning if you have to compute, nasa mga 1 to 2%. But again, even 1 to 2%, di yan negligible kasi buhay yan di ba? But it is wrong to sweepingly generalize that this is the genocide of the kids. No. Hindi po. Kaya nga po, sabi ni Secretary Duque, he assured the public kasi it created a hysteria. It created a paranoia. Biruin mo kung anak mo na bakunahan, 'di ba? Wala, hindi peaceful ang isip sa mga parents, of course. So, naintindihan ko na iba-iba ang analysis ng mga tao, ganito, ganyan. Pero we have to be cautious kasi hindi yan lalim, hindi yan it's not easy for the parents of the kids na if the vaccine will indeed, kasi ang mga kwento-kwento na paano na yung na-indiksyon na 700 ka mga bata, nagkaroon na yun ng dengue virus, mamatay na yun. No, even if they were vaccinated, and even for years, if there won't be infection, there won't be hindi sila makagat ng lamok na may dengue. Hindi sila mag-manifest ng symptomatology. Ganun yan. But even if they were vaccinated and they were above 9-year-old na, technically, they won't manifest the symptomatology kasi the study is very specific. Below 9-year-old lang especially the age group of 2 to 5, the high risk of developing a severe form of dengue. But there is a limitation of the study. Ano yun? With the absence of the criteria or classification, what is a severe form of dengue? What are the manifestations? Because clinical patterns or clinical ruling, kasi wala talagang standardized na kung ano yung severe form. But we know for the fact that severe form of dengue are those type of dengue that can cause hemorrhage, mga degradation of the tissues. But there is nothing stated under the World Health Organization na ang mga bata na the severe form of dengue is conclusive. Wala doon talaga. So, with the absence of that, there is already limitation in the study. And one thing, there is no blinding. If you are going to research, to have the credibility of the research, there should be, kaya nga, double-blind, randomized, controlled trial. Blinding is the grouping. They should not know if what they are taking is placebo or effective. They should not know if they are the control group or the sample group. Wala yan. Open access sa information. Alam nila. So, there is already a risk of bias. That is the limitation of the study. That is why, kaya nga sinabi ko, with the absence of these limitations, it needs further research, needs further clinical trial to definitely conclude the safety of the vaccine. Kailangan pa ng pagsusuri. Kulang pa. Yun talaga. At sinasabi dito, okay. Data are limited regarding markers of dengue severity. This is what I'm saying. How the severe form of dengue, there is limit on that. Examples of the markers, yung plasma leakage, yung sa hemorrhage, di ba? And relying on the variable, imprecise clinical assessment, clinical patterns, that is subjective. If a doctor will decide, dengue yan, ganito, ganyan, ano ang platelet, hindi siya nag-iisa na yan ang manifestation niya. There are different clinical diagnoses. So, with the absence of a markers on that, very imprecise ang clinical assessment. So, because it's dependent on the time and the onset also. And because of that, kailangan pa talaga ng pagsusuri. Further clinical trials. So, to conclude that, yung mga kasi daming nagme-message dito at even sa amua, na-ediksyonan ang anak, nag-uul na sila, hindi sila nakatulog. We have to be very judicious on our words. Our words is very powerful, especially if you are influential, if tinitingala ng tao at marami kang milyon-milyon ang we have to be very careful. Kasi, it might be construed na maparanoid ang mga ginikanan, luoy na, di na makatulog na, nag-uul sa ilang anak. When in fact, ang anak, nagdagandagan pa, Kaya nga sabi ni Secretary Duque, he assured sa mga tao nung interview niya, and explain it to them. Pareho din kami ang pananaw niya na walang clinical markers on the severity, and para sa akin ang blinding din kasali kasi it will create bias, limitation din ng study. And with that, kailangan pa ng pagsusuri. Pero ganito kasi yan, efficacy, immunogenicity, and safety. The efficacy of the vaccine No questions. P-value is within the range of 0.05. Statistically significant. The confidence interval is 95%. That means the sampling really mirrors, or it is a general representation of the population. So no questions on that. Walay question ana. So effectiveness, even below 9-year-old and even above 9-year-old, effective siya 90-91%. Provided that they have the history of dengue. So for me, no, even without the vaccine, I would say, kasi kita, after a chickenpox, after a measles, you have what we call antibody already. Your immunity created already antibody, a passive immunity to fight off the kung ano yung mga foreign invaders sa katawan mo. Na kung may epidemic pa na measles, tapos nagka-measles ka na, hindi ka na may passive immunity ka na, di ba? So, with that, it provides additional protective mechanism sa mga bata. However, nakita sa cohort na group, walang history ng dengue, above 9 to 16 year old, effective pa rin ang vaccine. Pero there are cases na less than 10 that a reinfection or nakagat ng lamok after like a year or so from the vaccination, ang nangyari din nila sa ospital. And even ito talaga ang critical, 2 to 5 year old, they are the highest risk of a potential severe form of dengue kung makagat sila even after na bakunahan. But this is the thing, if you have to visit the guideline of the DOH, di tama problema. Kasi the very risk or the potential danger is concentrated at the age group of 2 to 5. However, the DOH enrollees sa mga sa vaccine, ganito. Okay. Advisory, ito, I will post that later. Advisory for parents and guardian. The dengue vaccine from DOH, and I quote, the dengue vaccine given only to grade 4th pupils, 9 years old and older, enrolled in public schools, 2015-2016. Your child will be given 3 doses of vaccine at 6 months interval, total of 18 months. Only trained health worker will vaccinate. Do not forget the schedule. Okay. So, ganito. Wala ni isa sa Pilipinas enrolled at this program ang edad 2 to 5. So the greatest potential of developing severe form of dengue, even na bakunahan yung 700 lahat, wala doon sa age group na yun. Thus, it is wrong to imply na grabe mamatay na sila kasi the most danger is at that age group. Note that 4th grade lang ang pinakunahan hanggang 16. That means above 6 years old. You cannot defeat the specific of the research. You cannot defeat everything kasi very unequivocal ang wording and the numbers. Gibalik-balik na ko, gibalik-balik ko sakto yun ni. So that means we are on, although there is a risk kasi meron sa study na above 9-year-old may na-ospital. Pero sa mga na-ospital, marami doon walang history of dengue between 2 to 5-year-old. Meron din sa 9-year-old and above. But after hospitalization with the basic protocols and processes and how to treat them, complete ang recovery sa dalawang age group na na-affected. So see, yung severe na risk na yun, potential, it's not even, hindi sasabi na definite or it may or may not, ganyan. Ganito, wala sa mga bata na nabakunahan. Kasi walang 2 to 5 years old. Not unless 4th grade ka, 5 years old ka pa. Right? So, again, let us assure the public. Mura ra na og kuan good. kanang nipalit kag loto, gusto kang manalo, hit and miss ba? Yung lightning, mas malaki pang chance na matamaan ka kaysa manalo ka ng loto. Parang ganun ang analogy. But again, for me, even isa or dalawa lang among the group of 700,000 or even shall say 10, life is life. You just don't neglect that. But it is again wrong to emotionally, sweepingly generalize na ganito mga, kasi it really create hysteria. It create paranoia. And I have to, sabi ko, well, I am in this field na pinag-aralan ko to, kinakain ko tong mga research na research study, hindi sa not being modesty aside, napura na ko analyze ng research kasi halos araw-araw yun ang ginagawa ko sa buhay. Parang it's too much, pero sabi ko this is important. So inano ko to. Sabi ko blessing din in disguise na pinaaral ako ng Diyos na mag-aral ka diyan, para magamit natin ang humble ating kaalaman. So sabi ko, if there is really a definite, unequivocal, an imminent, and unavoidable na reinfection after makagat ulit sila ng mosquito, ako na ang magsasabi that talaga, a general public advice sa lahat na bantayan at bantayan na walang mangyayari sa mga bata. Of course, the guidelines were there. Continued surveillance, continued community collaboration. And ano ang recommendation sa researchers? Okay? Because, say, sa 700,000, merong salisi 10 na ma-affected. Kung makagat sila. Kung makagat sila sa sa dengue. The thing is, the recommendation is we have to strengthen the Victor program. Ano yung Victor program? Ng community. Yun yung what you call this one? Yun yung paglinis ng maayos sa kapaligiran. Yun yung following the procedures of the DOH. At saka strengthening the community, ang collaboration na if there is somebody diagnosed of dengue, like even ibang sitio, dapat the whole community should be very vigilant. Linisan, walang stagnant water, ganito, ganan, mag-fumigate lahat. Kasi ang lamok, hindi yan magstay sa isang lugar. They fly everywhere, lalo na at pag daytime. And yun ang recommendation, prevention. Kasi kung hindi sila makakagat, kahit na bakunahan sila, hindi sila mag-manifest ng kondisyon na yun. Dapat kagatin muna sila ng lamok na dengue. So alam mo na there is a risk na mangyayari kung makagat sila ng Aedes aegypti na lamok. So what are you gonna be doing? Risk na ang anak mo kasi kasali siya sa na-vaccinate. You have to strengthen the recommendation. At ano yun? Linisin yung kapaligiran, iyabo yung mga stagnant water, at make sure walang mga moist na area doon sa mag-tribe. Ganun lahat, mag-fumigate at be vigilant. Kung may mag-diagnose na doon, paliguan na ng off-lotion yung anak ninyo, magmuskitero na maglakaw lahat-lahat. Kasi kung hindi siya makagat ng lamok at walang reinfection, walang mangyayaring manifestation of symptoms. Ganun yan. So, importante na we have to analyze the research really well based on expertise, training, at what you call this one, yung processes ng kasi if intindihin mo at basahin mo ang research very literally as layman's, kung ako hindi ako nag-aaral ng ganito, hindi ko maintindihan because nothing there explicitly stated that ito ang mangyayari, ito ganyan. The wording is different. Ang wording ganito. Ito. Vaccine efficacies of dengue caused by any each serotype are generally consistent per protocol and intention to treat analysis for all outcomes. But multivariate analysis, including age as a categorical variable or a continuous variable, showed significant interaction between age and vaccine group with or with history of dengue. So how would you analyze that? Kasi hindi sinasabi doon na may risk, may ano. Ito lang. Ito lang ang sinasabi. So, you have to go to the numbers on the table. And you have to check the p-value, the lahat. Before you can conclude that there is a risk indeed, there is a potential danger. Kasi hindi yan isulat na ano. Limitation of the study, yung sinabi ko kanina, na walang blinding at with the absence of the markers and the severity. Yun din ang ano dito. So, biruin mo ha, kung aralin mo yan almost like in a week or so, 200 pages yan na research. Hanapin mo doon ano yung bias, limitation, ano yung lahat. So, muna, madugayan na, tinuig ni mong tuon ana, makaton yun ka. So, doon mo makita kung ang research is effective or not, is it dispute the null hypothesis or not, how siya na, na research or wala. See? But if you read it, kung wala ako experience lahat ng nito at basahin ko to, I would understand that literally. I cannot blame the people. Maliteral ko siyang matakot ako, di ba? But if you are in medical field at ito, mga nurses, mga mga nag-PhD, alam niya nila. See? So I assure the people, there is a risk, but way below than what you expected. Na grabe, ganito, ganyan. Kasi grabe ang hysteria talaga. May umiiyak na nag-message sa akin na ang anak daw niya, ganito, ganyan. Sabi ko, i-explain lang ko yan. The DOH secretary even assured the public. You know, we don't wanna create pandemonium. We wanna assure. And we wanna be honest. Ako, what will I gain from this if I won't tell what I heartily discover? What are my findings? What will it benefit to me if I won't disclose what I understand on this study, right? So, if you wanna validate and go to those experts in the government, Secretary Duque, di ba? Pareho kami ang sabi niya, he assured the public and everything. Caution, the guidelines were there, sit in place. Ganito kasi, pharma company, hindi ito lang ang first time na nangyari. It happened before with Prozac. Issue sa Prozac. Years and years ago, na makakos og schizo or psychosis, something like that. They pulled out in the market. Issue sa Vioxx, COX-2 specific inhibitor for pain. It was in the market, doing well. After 2 years, they pulled out in the market because a lot of cases, there's a lot of patient taking Vioxx. The commonality is na-atake. And they found out at that phase 3 sa study, there is cardiotoxicity. Ganun yan. So, medicine is not a perfect science. It is evolving. It is evolving. So, if you don't have caution, if you don't exercise prudence, mali talaga. Katulad ni Aquino, alam niya na hindi pa nagrekomenda ang World Health Organization na wala pang tinatawag na pre-qualification on the vaccine. Why among everyone in the world, the Philippines through Aquino and Garin decided to purchase 3.5 billion, even they knew that the phase 2 of the trial indicated that there is an issue on the safety profile of the vaccine. Why are they very preoccupied of purchasing the vaccine? Wala pang rekomendasyon ang World Health Organization. Bakit bumili ka na? At ang binili mo hindi lang 100,000, hindi lang 1 million, hindi lang 1 billion, 3.5 billion. Where is your prudence? Where is your moral compass? There is no prior history on that. Parang ginawa mong ginipig ang sambayan ng mga bata. Kasi wala pang history. Novel, novel innovation to. At bumili ka kaagad ng 3.5 billion. Precepts, common, yan? Common, discernment sa tao. Kung ako, may example may magtinda ng bagong kainan bar, something like that. Sabi, masarap ang masarap ang bulalo or cake or something. Don't tell me, magpunta ka, bilhin mo yung isang kalderong para dalhin mo sa bahay, matakot ka na maubusan ka. Tikman mo muna. Kuha ka muna ng kung totoong masarap ba o hindi. Ganun sana, Aquino. You should have decided na ito lang muna, pilot area, ganyan. Wala, 3.5 billion kaagad. Matakot maubusan? Wala pang safety profile recommendation ang World Health Organization? Or there is a deal behind it? Or somebody gained millions or billions of pesos behind it. I was from the pharmaceutical company. I should know that there is corruption at pharma industry. Kaya nga mahal ang gamot sa Pilipinas. Huwag na tayong magbulahan. Huwag na tayong magbulahan. Dapat sa DOH, they have to revisit the contract on that. They have to the stipulations, everything. The fine writing. Kasi the state is at the losing end. Biruin mo ang nagamit, ilan lang? 700,000? Kasi ganito, per injection is 4,000 pesos. So 12,000 every 6 months injection, every 6 months injection. So total of 12,000 yan. So ang pinurchase is 3.5 billion. Bakit ba ang mga bata at school child 9 to 16 ganyan ba karami o ano? Why are you hoarding? Yung talaga, wala talagang sabi ko, walang discernment na, akala ko ba walang budget pang, bakit, there is something wrong. There is something wrong. Logic dictates something behind it. Imposible talaga na madaliin mo, bumili ka na ng sangkatutak na dyan, wala pang safety profile, hindi pa natapos ang inantay mo sana. I read DOH of India kagabi. In example nila ang Pilipinas, bumili daw kaagad. Indians are very meticulous on, a lot of them are at the medical field. Sabing ganun sa Secretary of DOH nila na antayin pa daw ang phase 3 na matapos yung follow-up phase sa study. Bago daw sila magbili. Kasi first time itong vaccine sa dengue. So everybody is wait and see. Pero ang Pilipinas, Aquino at Garin. Wala pang recommendation ng World Health Organization, hindi pa natapos ang sariling pagsusuri sa World Health Organization, hindi pa na pre-qualify na safe, effective, and indeed ang immunogenicity ng vaccine is there to create antibody to combat dengue. Si Aquino at si Garin bumili na at hindi lang konti, 3.5 billion. Imagine how much the money could be of benefit sa mga tao na ospital sa public hospital sa Vicente Soto, sa PGH, sa Favilla, lahat-lahat. Imagine, Maniwala na talaga ako that Noynoy Aquino has Asperger syndrome because he cannot delineate right and wrong and he don't have the discernment kung tama ba ang ginawa o wala. Grabe naman, Sa tingin ko, mayroong siya na nangyari. I cannot accuse at hindi ko, this is a theory. But, logic dictates, meron at meron yan. Meron ngang deals mangyari sa office ng doktor, magbili lang ng doktor ng isang box na amoxicillin o meron ngang mga deals yan. Yan pa, bilyonis yan. Sus, Pilipinas pa, hilig kay pamusinto. I hope baguhin niya. I believe that at this time, wala na yan. Hindi na. The president won't allow that. Wala. See? Ganyan. Parang suabe. Ang galawan nila is parang flawless execution of a systematic form of corruption. The scheme of Napoles is like that. Very systematic. The scheme of ride to road right to of way project, very systematic. You should be brilliant to execute such systematic form of corruption because it does not involve one or two person. It involves connivance. Group yan. Iba-ibang department yan. Ganyan sila kamatalino. Ang katalinuhan ginagamit sa paglulustay ng pera sa sambayan ng Pilipino. Ganyan. Kung ginamit pa, their brilliance should have used in a positive way. It could have been a value to the lives of the Filipino people. Pero hindi, ginamit sa kamalian. Magaling lang magsalita, magaling pakitang tao, rhetorics, deceit, pero sa gawa, wala. See? Wala. And they said, it is not the fault of Aquino daw, kasi it was implemented at the time na daw ni Duterte. Actually, Ubial initially they suspended the implementation of the vaccine. 2 months, 3 months suspended. However, according to sa nakuha kong sa research, ganito. Sandali ha. According to the World Health Organization, okay. So, after 2 months, 2 to 3 months, Ubial suspended the implementation. But when the DOH endorsed the decision of the Philippines to go ahead with its dengue, meaning the DOH are finished with what they call pre-qualification protocols. They made their appraisal. The result indicated that the dengue mass vaccination program, based on its own scientific appraisal of the clinical research, preceded adoption of the vaccine, meaning it passes the safety criteria, it passes the efficacy criteria, and of course, it passes the immunogenicity criteria. Yes, go ahead, pwede na. Kasi, although there is a risk of having the, what you call this one, severe form of dengue to the children that is seronegative or walang history of dengue, ang mabata na bakunahan is 9-year-old to 16-year-old man, which is less na ma-affected daw na. So they go ahead, they pursue. So yun. Ubial, di ba, temporarily suspended yun. I-continue. But you know what? The Aquino government said, it is not our fault. Kasi, inimplementa ninyo. Anong gagawin ni Duterte sa gamot? Iturok sa inyong isa-isa as a vaccine? He will dispose the 3.5 billion? Ano talaga? There is something. I hope the government will dig deeper on this. Somebody gain kickback on this. I cannot accuse sino. This is my theory. Somebody. Kasi, not unless between life and death situation, not unless it really is very urgent, matters of severe urgency, matters of severe national interest, na kailangan mong pwersahin, na bilhin na talaga ito kasi mamatay ng mga bata everyday, mamatay taglibo-libo, even with the absence of the recommendation of the World Health Organization. Then I will yield to your wisdom na ginawa mo yun at nagbili ka ng napakarami. Provided na maubos na kasi ang supply, dapat magbili ako ng 3.5 billion. But those elements were missing. Bakit mo yun ginawa? Because of what we call secondary gain, allegedly. This is what Kasi, imposible na magmadaliin mo na magbili ka ng sangkatutak na vaccine. Wala pang rekomendasyon sa World Health Organization on the safety, the pre-qualification. Ikaw pa ang nauna at alam mo na that the safety profile is questionable pending the result of phase 3 trial. There is a reason stronger than giving the vaccines to have them prevented having the dengue. Merong somebody gained in this transaction. Wala akong ibang maisip. Bakit madaliin? Biruin mo, you just set aside recommending bodies judgment on the safety and efficacy of the vaccine. Pero nagbili ka na, nagdali-dali ka. Hindi naman naubos yan. Wala pang history yan. First time yan in the world, ha? Novel yan, ano. Atat na atat ka. Bakit? Kasi may deal na kayo. Ganun yan. 3.5 billion? Wow. Wala talagang pag-iisip. Pwede man yun. Kuha ka lang ng 1 million. O pilot area, ito muna. We'll see. Antayin natin ang phase 3 na matapos. Ganun sana. India did that, actually. Wala. So, I hope the government will really dig deeper. Si Secretary of Justice, DOJ, he will investigate. Meron talaga ito, imposible. Sus, imposible, ay na lang. So, hinay-hinay ng lumalabas. Road right of way. Walang kalsadang ginawa. Pero nagbigay ng 3 billion sad na claim daw sa mga road right of way sa mga lupa na nasagasaan sa ginawang kalsada. Wala namang kalsadang ginawa, pero nag-release na si Abad, si Singson na nagpirma sa recommended allegedly by Eldin Cruz, the brother-in-law of the president, asawa ni Balsi Cruz, allegedly. Oh, saan yun? Gawa-gawa ang papeles, made up. O sino ang tumanggap sa ghost people, walang pangalan. Sino ang tumanggap sa kapirahan? 3.5 billion. Oh. Wala. Dahan-dahan ang lumabas. Matalino sila. Kasi it took years and years to discover. This is a systematic form of corruption. If you are naive, if you are hindi ka talaga shrewd, you cannot think of this type of machination. This is something needs brilliance. So yun. Wala. But God won't allow bad things to thrive. Lumalabas at lumalabas lahat. Sus, billion-billion pa. Grabe ha. Parang ano ba? Bait, tingnan mo. Praise the Lord. Parang hindi makabuak ng baso, pero makabasag ng ozone layer. Ganun na analogy. Ano yan? Hindi lang pala incompetent at mediocre. Corrupt din pala. Kasi I really thought that he is not corrupt. He's just mediocre, apathetic, incompetent, walang political will. I really thought that hindi talaga kurakot. Pero with all of this, imposible kahit sabihin mong ministerial lang ang trabaho mo na magpirma. Imposible na walang sa lahat-lahat ng mga pangyayaring ito, wala kang alam or you did not benefited from this. Imposible. So, what is our take sa bayan ng Pilipino? What can we learn from this? The power is at our hands. During the election, vote people who has the loyalty to serve. Like the president, vote the people who has no vested interest. Yung mga nagtakbo lang na walang plataforma, nagtakbo lang na sikat, nagtakbo lang to earn a living, to use the politics as an enterprise, parang negosyo ba? Questionably ang interest nila, kahit sabihin pang mag-serve ganito ganyan. Kasi, gagawing negosyo ang pamulitika. Mali yan. Dapat, if you run for public office, you run to serve. Not you run to gain profit from the position. If not from the money, to have power. That is crookedness. We have to change our mindset. Kasi, this is a vicious cycle. Alam na corrupt, alam na pero, alam na incompetent, pero, manalo. Kasi, bayaran sana. We have to change that we have to have paradigm shift. It starts in the mind. We have to shift that culture. Like what I said yesterday, I really cannot blame the electoral system in the country, because the first ever election at the time of Emilio Aguinaldo and Andres Bonifacio is already tainted with cheating. The first ever election, nagsimula pa pala sa pinakaunang eleksyon hanggang ngayon. Kaya pala rampant ang cheating. Kaya pala kahit senador na, kahit Senate President na, wala pa ring political will to institute reform. Kasi, teka-teka pa rin. I mean, you know, that is wrong. Just kung wala si Duterte, paano na lang kaya? Kung wala tayong caliber ng tao na katulad sa kanya, na kahit na rikisahin siya sa media left and right, he don't care as long as he's doing his job. Yun ang tunay na leader. Doesn't think of the ratings, doesn't think of whatever the media or whatever the other people thought about him. Ang sa kanya lang is gawin niya ang trabaho niya. Yun ang tunay na leader. It will need like a century to find somebody katulad sa Pangulo. Kaya kahit na basa o baba si Digong, even if he has the bluntness, brutally frank, yung words niya, but he has the heart of the Filipino people. Ano talaga? Way beyond the rhetorics. Right, Miss Irene Angkugmayor? Dr. Willis Pata from Seattle, California. Dr. Divina and Dr. Willis Pata. Earl Vanyo, Mustabay. Webster Carion. Ronet Yara. JG Batal. Isa Carfoots. Miss Sir Glyn Fabian, kumusta sir? Genera Cagas, Maria Ems Emily, Reginald Bungabong, Lunit Yara, Ate Margaret Richie Geronimo of Honolulu, Oy Siri, Mary Moon Mary, Tita Maria Salcedo of Honolulu, Hawaii, Yusik Jenny Salcedo, happy birthday ma'am, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Ate Selimir and si Ate Kimura, Liz Kimura. Sunny Condi. Next topic. I already touched the corruption on pharma. Mahal ang gamot, right? Mahal ang gamot. The formulation of the molecule alone, research and development, multi-companies spend billions already on that. To create a molecule, to come up with a molecule, say for Alzheimer's, for cancer, the research spans 10 years, 20 years. Some 30 years at most, just to come up with the molecule and to pass on all standardized tests on all agencies before siya maano sa public. And even na-approve na phase 1 at phase 2, meron pa palang, like what I said, evolving yan. Hindi yan perfect na ano, kaya ang nangyari sa vaccine, meron pang questionable safety profile. So mahal talaga yan initially pag maglabas. Pero, they have to recoup, the company should recoup what they ano, but they are protected by law, yung patent. So, sila lang they can sell for 10 years, wala silang kompetensya. But as per research, 3 years pa lang on that, bawi na nila ang nagastos nila. But, mahal na ang molecule, mahal na ang gamot. Maglalong magmahal times 2 or times 3. Because of marketing and strategy sa sales, because of corruption. There are a lot, kaibigan natin yun sila lahat, na kurakot in that industry. Kasi, yung gamot na ibinigay sa sa mga doktor ninyo, hindi ko naman sinabing lahat, those authority in Cebu na they were professors sa CIM, yun talaga ang tinitingala namin noon na sila, di na sila mo favor of representation sa They believe on what they thought what is right. They believe on the molecule talaga. But, PR matters. Ganyan yan. Pero, the corruption is rampant. Especially, meron man talagang doktor na kurakot. Yung pa-abroad sa mga ahente, grabe. padala South Africa, padala Chicago, mga American Academic Society, mga World Congress of Cardiology, American Heart Association, ganyan, padala yan. Magkanong gastos yan? Minsan, iba, pamilya, kasama pa. The company will spend millions on that, kung kasama pang pamilya. Ganun yan. And how to recoup that? Resita. The doctors are held at the neck by those companies. Totoo yan. It's a thing in the Philippines. Pero mitigated na raw yan ngayon because of the generic law. Kaya, kung kayo bibili ng gamot, mahal masyado, pero wala, branded ang gamot. Tingnan nyo sa generic kung may pareho bang molecule na ano. Bumili na lang kayo ng generic. Right? Or bumili kayo produkto sa Unilab. Kasi the product of that company is bioavailable with the original molecule. What is bioavailable? The bioavailability of the product. It has the same pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics of the medication, the same effect, the same efficacy, the same safety profile as the original molecule, which is times 4, times 5 ang kamahal. Pwede mo naman mabili ng mura lang. So kung may generic na katulad sa makita kayong mura, doon na lang kayo makasave pa kayo ng pera. Ganun yan. So, totoo ito. So, mahirap kasing i-regulate ang pharma industry. Kasi, the companies has organization, umbrella organization, pero hindi lahat ng pharma company nagpa-member because they don't wanna be regulated. Kasi i-regulate lang yan. Ilan lang ang doktor na pwede niyong palabasin sa bansa is sponsor. Ilan lang ang doktor na ganito. Sa Amerika, ethical lahat. Kahit magbigay ka ng bulaklak, pakain lang sa mga. But sa Pilipinas, grabe, kulang na lang bigyan ng sasakyan ang ibang doktor na malalakas. Kulang na lang bigyan ng, ganun yan eh. Kasalanan din sa marketing. Hindi kasalanan sa doktor, kasalanan sa marketing. Ang ibang doktor, mayroong, but I would say that the most doctors that I know, they really follow what they thought is best for the patient. They believe in the molecule. Ano talaga? So, ganun yan. Kung rampant ang korupsyon sa gobyerno, rampant din sa pharma industry. Mr. Earl, by Earl, kumusta? Earl Vanyo. Taga-pharma ni Self, tarong ning bata. Ate Amrik, hello Ate Amrik. Watching from Zurich, Jingle Dapin. Rina, Edwina, Villarosa, Luso ako, yawag apelido eh. Emmanuel Palad, hi. Des Ilagan Dilero, Cherry Salvador, Dalia Nipson, hi. Cherry Salvador, should we trust generics? Before I have that mindset, between Biogesic and Advil, acetaminophen Advil, wala ba yung acetaminophen sa Pilipinas? Murag, Aleve is ibuprofen, Biogesic is paracetamol. Years before, bata pa tayo, di ba magkasakit tayo kung hindi Aspilit, Medicol, or Biogesic? Wa pa ta kailag Advil or Aleve, pero naulian ta. So, I trust the generic product. However, not because Filipino ano ko. I have questions on the products that came from Pakistan. Not being biased or for that matter, India. Kasi, there's a lot of medicines na fake talaga at makapasok sa Pilipinas, backdoor ba? Did you know yung mga, say for instance, cefuroxime acetate, second generation cephalosporin sa mga upper respiratory tract infection. I-compare nimo sa Zinasef sa Glaxo, o cefuroxime sa Lifirox sa Eli Lilly, and ano pang brand yung sa iba, and galing Pakistan. Makita mo talaga na kahit ikaw ang anuhan, i-try mo na ikaw ang mag-inom, makita mo ang diferensya. Generics in the Philippines per se, I would say, is effective and bioavailable because I trust the BFAR in the Philippines, or ano ba yung regulating agency sa Pilipinas, that they follow the standard procedure talaga. But coming from other countries, Pakistan, Bangladesh, kana questionably na. Imagine ha, isang paracetamol doon daw, murag tayubong ba? The price is like 20 cents. But maabot na sa Philippine market, baligya nag 3 pesos, 2 pesos. What value does 20 cent ang maibigay? Mura naghari na. Right? And then at the market, ibaligya na 2-3 pesos. So if you trust generics, trust the product of the Philippines. Kasi I would say, our regulating agencies are at par with the international standards. But coming from those, again, not being biased sa mga Pakistan, hindi ako mag-favor. Not unless there is an ISO certification indicating that the regulating agency from that country is at par with the international standards. But with the absence of that, wala. Ang sa Pilipinas talaga, ISO certified. So, you have to be very careful. If you're not feeling well, and then inom mo og tambal nga, say for paracetamol, example, palit mo anang gikag Pakistan, suway, mahimasmasan ka ba? And then mag-biogesic ka, suway og Right? So, buying Filipino products, patronizing our own products, will help the economy. Right? So, not unless the disease that you have is rare, is mga kanang kinahanglan og mga gikan sa mga multi na mapugos yung kagpalit og gikan sa branded or wala man sa diyang ka-generic, di ba? So, Press Landico, it is a chain, it's connected to the corrupt officials. They have their own government. Tama. Florniva, good morning. Good morning, Medi Pusuga. Salva Peña, Valenzuela. Hindi man lahat. Mga doktor sa Pilipinas magagaling. Oy, grabe, magagaling. Ano lang talaga, because of the marketing. Meron ng company daw last year ang pinamigay sa mga doktor computer, isa-isa, or iPad, yung brand new. Ganon daw. So, yung mga representation, basta, yan it is deeply embedded at the system kasi. Indeed, if you work in the industry, you have to, gusto mo rin kumita, you have to really exert effort and do a representation na magbisita ang doktor, alangan naman gusto mong kumuta. Diba? You have to do your part. Ganun yan eh. Pero, paano lang yan? Diskarte. How you do it. So, again, isa yan sa nagpakamahal sa mga gamot natin. Isa yan talaga. Right, Mr. Richie Acuman. Alex Manlilin Senior, Liber Party full of lies. Yes, sir. Tama. Lolita Santos Balbarosa, Medi Pusugay. Okay. Jing Simeni. Tawa-tawa. There is no clinical study indicating the safety and the efficacy profile of the herb. I don't know with UP if they created one, or they finished, or ongoing pa. Because to have a clinical trial on a particular herb or it will take years, sad. Obserbaran pa man na kani nga study. 6 years period ni kani sa vaccine. So, I believe UP piloted a study on the tawa-tawa, but I don't know if there is a result out na ba or so. But you know what? Here's the thing. Sa dengue kasi, usually, ang ikamatay sa mga bata, yan sila? kinahanglan silang fluid, dehydrated yan sila. So, yung tawa-tawa, dami, may mga bata sa amin nga na inanong tawa-tawa, hindi pa na ospital, na ulian. So, if it doesn't hurt, if it doesn't give any negative impact, and then it has been known to I guess it doesn't hurt na anuhin na lang yan, i-utilize. Pero wala pang clinical study talaga to prove on that. I hope UP natapos na sila. Sa tingin ko they're ongoing to have a study pero wala pa ang resulta. Pero kung makatulong siya at wala naman siyang negative effect or impact sa mga bata na nagka-dengue at nakatulong talaga, why not? Diba? So, yes, Ma'am Irene. Ma'am Irene is a nurse in Stanford. Si Nang Jingjing Landon also. Hi. Tita Doris Villagonzalo of New York. She's a cardiac nurse. Mizolis Ima. I don't really know how to do. Not unless there is a concrete evidence supporting our conspiracy theory. There is a solid evidence to na tumanggap sila or nagkaroon ng arrangement or from Sanofi magsalita na ganyan ang deals. Pwede yan, pero with the absent, mahirap na. And their liability on 700 lang ang nagamit, tapos more than 3 billion ang pinorchase. Anong gagawin sa Hindi sa mga vaccines, hindi yan dapat itapon. Kasi sa research ka nagsabi, it needs further clinical trial, further research study to have a definite conclusion on the safety of Dingvaxia vaccine. So, stay put lang yan, dyan lang yan muna, wag lang muna yan itapon kasi we don't know if there is a further positive result on ginapursue nila na clinical trials pa in the future. Ang sa akin lang is, how about the expiry? Binili yun 2015, 2018 na ngayon. Ma-expire talaga yan. Ma-expiry ang vaccine. So, paano na yan? Is there a written agreement between the government and the Sanofi Pasteur that they will return those vaccines that were expired? That they will replace it? Kung wala, lugi na ang Pilipinas. Wala na. Lugi na nga sa arrangement na lugi. I don't know how they discern on that, how they decide. I mean, I really cannot, meron talagang, somebody gained and somebody benefited, and imposible talaga. I mean, talaga yan, meron at meron yan, but sana it will be uncovered. Kasi sa ginagawa ni Aquino at kagrupo niya, dami na siyang MRT, road right of way, mamasapano, PDAF, ito, vaccine. Wow. Tapos ang mga yellow hindi na-realize. See? Politics of deceit, rhetorics. Kayo ang boss ko, ganito, ganyan. Magpasagasa ako sa train. Oh. See? Wala. Politics of vindictiveness and politics of blaming. Constant blaming. See? Ngayon, ang nangyari, blame na naman kay Duterte. Sila ang bumili ng 3.5 billion. Kasi in-implement daw at the time na ni Duterte. Alangan naman, tingnan lang yun ng DOH Secretary ni Ubial. Malapit na expire yung iba. She suspended the implementation, but after the pre-qualification of the World Health Organization was done and based on their critical appraisal that safe, ganito, ganyan lahat, go ahead. She stopped the suspension, pinagpatuloy. So, Aquino said, hindi na namin kasalanan kasi in-implement na What is your responsibility? Ikaw ang pumirma, ikaw ang ano, nasa sayo lahat. Ang tanong, sino ang naka-gain? Sino ang may cut? Kasi in a normal circumstance of engagement in pharmaceutical industry or pharma rep or a sales rep to a simple doctor, to ano, meron yang deals. Meron yan, porsyento yan, meron yan, +1, 5 plus 1, 6 plus 1. Ganyan yan. Less pa ang price, adjuston pa. Even sa mga bidding, meron yan. Para makapasok. Assured, meron yan. So, tapos dyan, wala. Posible. I not say meron, pero imposible. Theory ko to. I not accuse you. This is conspiracy theory. Ano talaga? Sus, biruin mo, ano kayang deals mo ibigay? Bilhan ka ng 3.5 billions. Pwede mong bilhan ang pwede mong bigyan ang nagbili sa iyo ng ganun na ano. Kahit eroplano pa ang ibigay mo. Kasi you already gain a lot from that. Almost grabe. Dollars 64 million. Billion. Million, 64 million. 3.5 billion. Paglulustay, pagwawaldas yan ng sambayan ng Pilipino. Kung inisip pa ang ano, walang sense of ano ba? Sense of, apathetic nga. Walang mental, moral compass na intuition na yung prioritization na 3.5 ang budget dito, pilot ano pa to, vaccine, wala pang history nito, how effective lahat-lahat. Tapos magbili ka na ng 3.5 billion. Dapat nagkuha ka lang, 1 million lang muna. Ito lang, taga-Tondo pilot study lang muna, or taga-Cebu, ganito lang for now. Ang the rest na budget, i-divert ko. Maraming na ospital sa mga dialysis, sa NKI, sa heart center. Dito lang muna, tulungan ko lang muna sila. Ganun sana. Wala talagang discernment. Wala. Iwan ko kung saan utak inalagay ba? Makayon ka ba nga wala gihuna-huna pastilan. Yan kasi namatay lang ang nanay, nanalo kasi naawa ang Pilipino. Walang ambisyon magpresidente, walang plataporma. Pero yun nga, malakas na nun kasi namatay yung kasalanan din ng sambayan ng Pilipino. Iba kay Pangulong Duterte. Kasi wala siyang ambisyon ng Pangulo kasi alam niya ang sistemang bulok, alam niya lahat-lahat, and alam niya na he has political will and if he has to impose what he thought is best for the country, maraming masasagasaan. At tayo man mismo ang sa Pangulo, nag-uudyok na magtakbo. Yun ang difference. And even the president, even if Duterte was not the president, he already knew the solution at hand sa mga problema. He has contingency plan, he has plan A, plan B. He knew how to deal with the situation. And he has the answers to the problem. Yun ang diferensya ni Noynoy at ni Duterte. Si Noynoy hanggang salita, pabutan-buutan, pamaayo-maayo. Hanggang salita lang. Si Duterte, masama magsalita, brutally frank, masakit paminaon, at born out of frustration, pero sincero at tunay sa sambayan ng Pilipino. The loyalty is at the people, not at my dad, my mom, my dad, my mom. It's nice to cite them kasi parents yan, but everyday sa ginawa ng Diyos, yun na lang ang basis mo, my dad, my mom. You are making your family parang I love my own ba? So that alone makikita mo talaga kung saan ang loyalty, kung ano ang interest, misplaced intention of public service. Pabanguhin ang pangalan nila, si mami, si daddy, ganun. Hanggang sa mga sapano, sabihan pa na, quits na tayo, pareho na tayo, kasi namatay din ang tatay ko. How it is related to the agony of the family of the 44 Mama Sapano. It is immaterial. See? He thought that by saying so, that patas na tayo, pareho na tayo, namatay din ang tatay ko. It will mitigate the burden the heartache of the hindi niya alam na insulto yun. Kasi walang discernment. Kasi apathetic. He cannot see the heartaches of the common Filipino because he was not part of them. He was not a middle class. He was not part of the whole group na Kasi oligarkiya siya. Di niya nakikita kung ano ang tama. Ano ang ma-feel sa. Yun. Lahat ng decision making, si daddy, si mommy. Ipaglalaban ko ang ng tatay ko, ganyan. Utang sa, ang kapatid na babae, utang ninyo. Ang freedom ninyo lahat. Sa sa nanay, sa tatay ko. Sa life sa tatay ko. Ano man, kami kapusil, kami kapapatay. Saman. Kisa may, who has the ambition to snatch the power of Marcos? Huh? Who intend to go home even if you're advised do not go home because you have threat? See? And who really killed him? Naging presidente, asawa at anak. Walang ginagawa to find justice on very fishy ba bakit? Wala na. They are politically dead. Kasalanan ng sambayanang Pilipino after 10-20 years makalimutan lahat ang ginagawa nila at iboto pa sila at manalo. I would say useless lahat ang ginagawa natin. Baguhin ang sistema, baguhin ang culture, lahat, ang mindset, lahat. Kung itong mga klaseng mga tao ay babalik pa sa opisina. It needs a total paradigm shift, total awareness, total education para maano natin lahat. Kay Nicole Jimenez, hi. Yes, Ami, Boston Gascon. Siyempre. Doris Valles, kawawa naman ang mga bata na tukurang. Yeah. Carbonel Aya. Marlo L. Sorry. Marlo L. Here's the thing. Regarding the he became popular pagkamatay ni Cory Aquino. I respect your opinion, ma'am. Regarding the PCOS machine on Noynoy Aquino, sino ba yung si Estrada ang katunggali niya na malapit sanang manalo? Ako kasi I'm a student of research and evidence-based world with the absent of a concrete proof regarding sa PCOS between him and Estrada, with the absent of an evidence, a concrete solid evidence, I cannot say na PCOS siya nanalo. Pero kay Leni Robredo at kay Bongbong Marcos, yan, maniwala ako na nanalo si Leni dahil sa PCOS. Kasi nakikita ko dito sa San Francisco during the canvassing, and we stayed the whole day until umaga. The following day, oras na uwi para bantayan ang voting at before the election, nag-campaign dito. Of course, the art of war, you have to study each Filipino group, who is supporting who, sino ang malakas, Wala talagang Leni fever. Wala. Kahit patayin pa ako ngayon, wala. But precinct 1 to precinct 46, Bongbong Marcos is popular because of the Ilocano group of dito sa Stockton area, Modesto, and Daly City. Alan Cayetano is popular because of the Taguig group, mga businessman dito sa Walnut Creek area and San Francisco. But there is no Leni fever. Bakit precinct 1 hanggang 46? None among the others nakalabaw sa boto ni Leni. And there were 8 precincts where the vote of Leni Robredo is higher than that of Digong. Bakit? Popular pa ba siya kay Digong? Kilala ba siya? Wala ngang nag-ano niya dito. Grupo talaga na nag-protesta niya dito. Pati yung watcher ng Liberal Party, na dalawa lang kami, more than 20 kami sa Duterte. They were shocked, popular pala si Ma'am Rini dito. Grabe, wala man kami dito. Hindi man kami grabe, nanalo. They were caught off guard na nanalo si Leni kasi alam nila na walang magboto si Leni. Bakit? Yan lang. Because I cannot accuse the embassy people kasi Hindi ko man nakita na inano nila. Pero I would say, my theory, program ang machine. Yun ang theory ko. Posible. So, daw na how tiya sa Thailand High. Sa Lavinia, Valenzuela. Well, I'd rather live in martial law where there is order, if needed, where there is discipline, where there is to squeal lawlessness in the society. I'd rather live in a society with a benevolent dictator rather than to live in a freedom without responsibility, in a freedom wherein people thought that it is unending, no sense of responsibility, and no respect to the rule of law. Right? Kung sobra naman ang kagawasan nimo, wala ka nay konsensya o wala nay rule of law, may pay magpuyo ko under a benevolent dictator nga na ay curfew, you follow the rule of law, but there is peace and order. I'd rather have that than you are free to do things in the world, but there is already akyat bahay, mga criminality activity, lahat drugs, lahat. For me, that is not freedom. Especially if the oligarchs' life are improving, but the middle class are suffering. There is no freedom on that if people live in poverty. Right? The real freedom is free from stress in your daily life, quality of your life. Happiness is subjective, but komportable ang buhay. Na hindi ka matakot lumabas sa bahay kasi hold upon ka. Hindi ka matakot magsakay ng jeep kasi ano yung pitaka mo. May trabaho ka, may kinakain ka, nakapag-aral ng anak mo. Yun lang. Wala nang iba. Basic yan. Right? Thank you. Mighty. Walang antidote. Wala pong antidote yan. Wala. Hindi, kahit nabakunahan sila, there is the hysteria, the paranoia na grabe ang epekto, mamatay sila ganun. Ma'am, not unless makagat sila ng lamok. Kung may nabakunahan man na a risk of having a severe form of dengue if they are 2 to 5 year old. But if they're above 9 year old, the risk is lesser. Kung meron man, less than 10 or ano. And, what you call this one? With the constant surveillance and community collaboration and strengthening of paglinis sa kapaligiran para walang lamok na, hindi siya makagat ng lamok na nakakos ang carrier ng dengue, hindi pa rin magkasakit ang bata. So, huwag mapaniwala sa sobra-sobrang ano. Joy Jones from New York High. Ami Boston Gascon, batang 90s. Tama, ako, I'd rather have curfew. And, yeah. So, maraming salamat and I have to eat dinner. And thank you all for tuning in. This is Kelly Kellogg's of Real Talk. I love you all and God bless. Again, the success of President Duterte is the success of the Filipino people and supporting him is supporting the Republic. Mabuhay kayong lahat and God bless us all. Bye-bye.